So a little bit late with the analysis video today, but it's because we were in a trade and yeah, I wanted to see what happens with it before giving you guys an update. So you can see it has hit stop loss, but it was a completely valid trade. So let's go over it from the 4 hours. So I mentioned yesterday's video we have this demand zone over here which could give the push. However, overall I knew that I would prefer price to come down lower, either to this demand zone or just coming down, taking out some of this liquidity under all these lows and then just creating a fresh demand like that for us to trade from. So this is still the best scenario for us, or along from this demand down here. But yeah, I did see that we had our entry confirmations in this demand, so I took a trade as well just to be mechanical. So you'll see we had the 15-minute minor break, we had a liquidation of the supply and then entry on the next minor break. Obviously this happened during Tokyo session, so I was asleep, but you can see price was just ranging and we had the opportunity to get back in in the morning. So unfortunately, you know, we had that great initial push, but yeah, has gone towards stop loss, but it's fine as a valid entry. However, of course, we still have more opportunities to try get into this long all the way to the overall highs. So like I explained, either a fresh demand zone or just waiting for a reaction from the extreme demand over here. But yeah, unfortunate on EU, but it is what it is. If we look at DXY as well, it looked really good yesterday. You know, you had a push into the supply here. It also, like, I loved this wick. It was like liquidation of the high, so definitely made it stronger for price to push down. But yeah, I guess it just lacked momentum overall. Keep in mind there's a lot of news and data and things coming out now that the US government shutdown has ended, so that's definitely going to have a lot of influence on USD and of course on our pairs EU and GU. But I will just stay focused on the technicals. So we can see that we have liquidity forming just below this supply, so this is the first place we could look for a reaction. Otherwise we do actually have a supply up here as well, so you can refine that however you like. But yeah, I guess we just see what the DXY will decide in the next days. But the next reaction I'm keeping my eyes on is from this supply, which could form that fresh demand on EU, or it could push price down into this demand. So we'll just wait for confirmations. Over on GU, it's not the most interesting pair at the moment. It's just been very rangy. You can see nothing forming, there's no demands, just really long wicks, so it's completely indecisive where it wants to go and pretty much just forming liquidity above and below. Since there's no demand below to push price up higher, and then this supply failed, there's no, you know, this supply didn't really fuel any move down lower, so essentially there's no momentum in any direction at all. I might just give this a miss until we push up higher into either of these supplies. Obviously this one is the most optimal, and then yeah, just look for shorts into our overall target, the daily demand over here, as you guys know. So it's very simple, not really much to look at for today, just waiting for more confirmation. And yeah, I'm just looking, but yeah, there's not really an opportunity to take any retracement trades here either, because you would need the break there, and then there's not really any clean supply. You could potentially take this, but that looks like a perfect supply to get liquidated. So yeah, I would just hold off and wait for price to come down and give some confirmation that it wants to continue bullish. So wait for a minor break into the upside. So you can see it's just breaking lows at the moment. So you want to see it take out some of the highs, and then you can enter from the demand like that. So yeah, that's it from me, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.